What's up, everyone? Back for another beer review, and today is July 4th of 2024, which of course means it's Independence Day here in the United States of America. So hopefully all of my American friends and viewers of the channel are having a fantastic day, hopefully spending some good time with family and friends, and be safe out there. We don't need anybody to lose any limbs or anything bad happen today, so enjoy yourself, but do so safely. Now, as far as the channel is concerned, the last couple years, I have been reviewing beers that kind of invoke the spirit of Independence Day, whether it's the name of the beer, the label art, or the ingredients, something that is red, white, and blue, or anything America related. So the beer that I'm reviewing today, once again, comes from the Froth Brewing Company, and they are out of Buffalo, New York, and this is their Liquid Lollipop, the Merica Lollipop variant. So this is a sour ale with a blueberry, raspberry, and coconut. It comes in at 6.5% alcohol by volume. No IBUs listed in time of review, and this can is exactly 2 weeks old. So it's been a while since I reviewed something from Froth on the channel. I think the last time I reviewed a beer from them, was it earlier this year or maybe late last year? I don't remember exactly, but it's been a while since I've reviewed a Liquid Lollipop. I think it's been like over a year. I think early last year is the last time I reviewed a Liquid Lollipop beer. So I thought I would grab this one. Obviously, the name self-explanatory for what we're celebrating today. And they're going for the whole red, white, and blue theme. However, in order here, it'd be blue, red, and white. You got blueberry, raspberry, and coconut. So I get what they're doing here. Now, I don't review as many smoothie-style sour ales as much anymore on the channel if you've been following. Typically once, maybe twice per month. However, I have a bunch in the fridge that I will be reviewing over the next 4 to 6 weeks. So I'll probably post one a week, maybe a couple times a week. And this is like the first of the bunch. And yeah, hopefully it's delicious. Liquid Lollipop series is fantastic. Some hits or miss, but more hits than misses. And yeah, we have the hashtag proper glass here, or glassware, Joe. Let's give it a pour here. So yeah, it's pouring out like a purplish color like you kind of expect with the mixture of fruits, something like that. We should be good. Put this over here. And you know, you got the red, white, and blue label, more red and blue than anything. So, as I said, we have the hashtag proper glassware here with the Froth Brewing Company glass. Got a little bit of dirty glass mafia that I will try to get rid of. There we go. Got rid of it. Yeah, I mean, it looks kind of what you expect this beer to look like with blueberry and raspberry and coconut. At least in my opinion. If you want to see a better look of it, there you go. Yeah, it's straight up purple. Has about a 3/4 finger of this like light purple head. Has the remnants from the fruit puree used in this one. Yeah, it kind of looks exactly how I'd expect it to look based on the ingredients. Wow, is that coconut strong. It smells like toasted coconut too. Wow. So a lot of these beers, I'll be honest with you, the reason why I don't review smoothie style sour ales as much anymore is, number one, they're kind of expensive. They really are. Like this can, we'll talk about at the end, but like you're paying usually anywhere between like $5 to like $10 for a can. They're expensive. They're using so much fruit puree that the price is astronomical compared to other styles for the most part. Number two, a lot of them lean too sweet. There's too much, and 16 fluid ounce can, I'd rather see like a 6 to 8 ounce fluid ounce can. Like that'd be more my speed. That's why I call these flight beers a lot, because I'd rather get them in a flight and try them that way than usually buy an entire can. And the last one is they're not all that complex. Like most of the time, it's a very simple sour base. And then on top of it, it's just fruit puree and whatever adjuncts thrown in here. And that's what this smells like. It smells like mixed berries. So blueberry and raspberry, sure. And then just a blanket of like toasted coconut. I don't know if they toasted coconut, but that's what it smells like. It kind of smells like if you ever had like a parfait with coconut in it, but minus like the granola. Like if you just remove the granola from the parfait and it was just whatever berries are in there with the yogurt and then like some flaked coconut as opposed to the granola. It smells like it's going to be sweet, tart. The berries are going to be there. They're going to be jammy, but they're going to have a nice tart, acidic kind of vibe to it, and the coconut's going to be there as well. It smells really good. Like, I'm not going to sit here and bullshit and be like, oh, it doesn't smell good. Does it smell like I'm going to be able to drink 16 fluid ounces this one? I have no idea. Cheers, everybody, and happy Independence Day. Cheers. couple things that I really enjoy off that first sip. Number one, it's not crazy sweet. And I think that has to do probably with the berries being used here. Maybe, I don't know, you would assume fruit puree has a little bit more sweetness. But this tastes more like a good mixture of blueberries and raspberries that are both overripened and underripened. So you get those like tart, acidic ones, and then you get like the super sweet ones. Has a good mixture of everything from the berry side of things. Lots of coconut though. The body on this one, despite the look, and we'll do another sip. I'll try to pour the rest in here. See if all the goodies are at the bottom here. I'm gonna drink this down so I can pour the entire fucking thing in. Yeah, I mean the body, a lot of these smoothie sours, the body is usually crazy. It's literally like a smoothie or a slushy, has a thickness to it. This doesn't have a full-on body. This is like lower side of full to medium full. Like there's a thickness here, especially for something 6.5%, but it's not too much. And I think I kind of appreciate that it's a little bit lighter for the style. The mouthfeel, it's soft, it's smooth, it's creamy. However, this has a little bit more carbonation than I'm accustomed to from liquid lollipops and these styles in general. It's like mild to moderate carbonation, more approaching moderate. So there is a nice refreshing kind of spritzy sensation from the carbonation, which a lot of times these don't have. Sometimes they just drink like straight up smoothies, like with very mild carbonation. The taste, while it lacks in complexity like a lot of these do, it's nice. Front to back, there's a great mixture of tart blueberries, tart raspberries with sweet raspberries and sweet blueberries. So you get those two fruits, but they're, again, it's like you took like a handful of them and you just shoved them into your mouth, and it's like, okay, you get the whole experience of, oh, this one's slightly tart and underripened. Oh, this one is sweeter and overripened. It just has that front to back kind of feeling from those mixed berries. The coconut is an omnipresent blanket of coconut, but the nose was way more impactful from a coconut standpoint than the taste. It's definitely here in the taste, and I have a lingering like coconut kind of, toasted coconut kind of finish, but it's not overbearing. I love coconut, however, so for folks that don't enjoy coconut, you probably wouldn't buy this because of coconut. But if you're buying this and you're like, all right, I'm okay with coconut, I just don't want it to be that intense, you might have a tough time with this one because the finish is definitely a coconut kind of lingering finish. Might not be for everybody. There's an underlying like kind of bready, biscuity, kind of doughy malt character probably from the base sour ale. The beauty about this is it doesn't finish too sweet. A lot of these are very sickly sweet and just over the top. That is an issue with a lot of these. This does not have that issue. There is a nice firm dryness on the back of the palate. However, no bitterness to speak of, but it's pretty sweet up front, balanced out by that firm dryness on the finish. 6.5%, you really can't tell. It has, again, I'd say a firm tartness with a mild acidic kind of lingering finish in the background. Like, it doesn't feel like I'm going to have like acid reflux or heartburn, but maybe if I finish the rest of this class, I will. I don't know, we'll see. Again, like a lot of these beers within the style, not overly complex, doesn't need to be, really well done. This is a nice drinkable version of a liquid lollipop, because I've had a lot of liquid lollipops that are delicious, but the drinkability is hindered by the excessive sweetness, or maybe it's too acidic. There's something slightly off, not as in it's brewed improperly, but something off for what I'm looking for to be able to take down an entire can. I can take down an entire can of this. The sweetness is kind of reined in for the style, which is really nice. It's not amazing though. Like the flavors aren't like blowing me away. I mean, very simplistic. It's blueberry, raspberry, coconut. It's a nice mixture. It's just not amazing, but it's really good. I dig this one quite a bit. I can see why it's very carbonated, even though it's not, because I'm burping. It's like the third time I burped. Anyway, what do I rate this one? You know what? Because it's the 4th of July and I'm feeling good. I was deciding between a high 4 out of 5 or a low 4.25. I'm gonna go low 4.25. So Liquid Lollipop, the Merica Lollipop variant from Froth, I'm going to give this a low 4.25 and go 4.15. I think that's where this one lands. I think it's really well done. It's just, there's just not a ton of flavor in this one. Like, again, it's very simplistic and to the point. Like, I'm getting blueberry, raspberry, and coconut. It's just not like wowing me flavor-wise, but I love that it's a little bit lighter with the body. I think the mouthfeel is proper, and I love the fact that this is not overly sickly sweet like a lot of these can be. So this is like a very drinkable smoothie-style sour ale. And yeah, that's kind of where I am at this point with these. I want them to be very drinkable. I know that sounds stupid to a lot of people. A lot of people be like, isn't that what beer is? Why would you say drinkable? It's a stupid word to use. What I mean by drinkable is, like, let's be honest, fellow beer tubers or fellow craft beer enthusiasts, there are beers where you drink like 3 or 4 ounces and you're like, that's it. I love the flavor. I love everything about that beer except for there's an issue, whether it's too sweet, too dry, maybe too intense, whatever the case may be. And with these styles specifically, for me, I noticed that, over the past couple of years, a lot of these I would end up drain pouring the last 4 to 6 to 8 ounces because it was just like too much of one thing. It could be too acidic, too sweet, just too intense with the flavors. Maybe there was something that I wasn't digging especially. So these are flight beers for me for the most part. That's why I don't review as many of them as I do, as I used to. However, I must admit this is a pretty drinkable smoothie style sour ale. The problem is the flavors aren't amazing, so it's not like every single sip I'm going, oh shit, this is delicious. It's just like, it's really good. So anyway, price point availability, the Liquid Lollipop series, typically $25 4-pack at the Brewery. I picked this one up as a single. I think I paid like $7.50. Always a markup for a single. I'd rather buy a single of this at $7.50 than an entire 4-pack at $25, especially if I don't like it. Like, what am I do with the other 3? I guess I could, send them away in beer mails or give them to friends or whatever, but I'd much rather pay $7.50 for a single can than $25 for a 4-pack. But that's kind of the going rate for a lot of these. Mortalis, Froth. Frequentum's a little cheaper with their $22 a 4-pack, but like, if you're in the Buffalo, New York area, the Western New York area, that's kind of the going rate for beers like this. And availability, it's Froth. I think they get distro into Ohio, I think Pennsylvania now, a couple other places. If you're outside of outside of New York State and you see them, let me know. Their brewery is literally like 12 minutes away from my house. I haven't been there in a while. Got to go at some point. Yeah, I've been there numerous times before. I need to try other stuff from them because I've had a bunch of their other stuff, like their hop forward beers and some other styles and whatnot. But I reviewed mostly Liquid Lollipops, kind of the reason why I don't review them as much anymore. So yeah, 4th of July. Like I said, I'm obviously reviewing this one in advance. I'm reviewing this one on July 1st, which is why this is exactly 2 weeks old. And at the end of the day, hopefully everybody out there has, a very safe 4th of July. People every year, you hear issues with people like losing limbs and being stupid with fireworks. Don't be one of those people. Enjoy yourself, have a great time, and do it safely. That's what I say. So anyway, if you had this one before, post in the comment section. Let me know what you thought about it. Have you had anything similar to this as a smoothie style sour ale goes? If not, what's your favorite beer from Froth? If you're in the Western New York area, I've been doing West New York Wednesdays. I'm posting this on July 4th, which obviously is Thursday this year. So not West New York Wednesday, but close enough. Close enough. Anyway, appreciate everybody stopping by for another beer review here on the Beer Patrol. To the next one. Cheers.